What's up guys, Poke here from the iOS server, and today we have a special guest with us, Hisoka. And Hisoka, say hi.
Hey, what's up guys? Hisoka here. Thanks for inviting me, Poke.
Thank you so much for coming over to my channel. And Hisoka over here is one of the pro in iOS server in the very top guild. And one of his specialty, of course, I know him since he's kind of like very casual pay to play, like no Minotaur. He just recently got Minotaur. When did you get your Minotaur?
Actually, just when Ronin first came out.
Oh, okay. So wow, that's pretty. And then you have been playing the game maybe since not too long since it was released.
Yeah, actually, like back from 2 years ago.
Wow. Okay. And so how do you like why does Guild War really why do you like Guild War so much?
It's the adrenaline, or like it's, how do I explain this? It giggles me, or like it really excites me. How to take down the really strong base. And people. I like the reaction of the people, like when they saw how you did it, like they cannot take down the base, and yet you cannot, and yet you can, take the base down.
So is number one right now in Might, yes, Hisoka?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, so we have Rash Hash. Rash Hash is if you don't know Rash Hash is probably the number one and the most loaded account in the iOS. And what are you doing here? So what's your thinking process when you see a mess like this?
It really excites me, especially right now, all in power heroes. Basically, how much is the Atlantic, or like 7,000 or only? You just bought two and single Evo, and then basically you need to invest. You need to put the Atlanticos skills to 10-10, and then poof, the heroes will.
Right. So I'm gonna go to the next one. Give me a second. We're just gonna watch it, and then Noob like. Well, I know this guy. This guy is always everywhere in the top, like in the arena or in the. As a matter of fact, I just beat him in arena. It wasn't easy. So I noticed you're using a lot of Atlantic Core lately. I know before you used to use head-to-head with Triantar.
Yes, correct.
Let me see.
And actually, as you can see on my videos, it's not that perfect. I'm trying my best to record it fast, as fast as I could.
Yeah, I mean, thank you so much for recording it. I mean, and is there a lot of people in the top guilds use Atlantic Core these days?
I don't think so. Maybe they did. When I shared that video in Hearstbook earlier, because someone is asking what is the skill of my Atlantic Core. So they really don't know. They actually tried it. They didn't even ask me first. So they tried a 710 Atlantic Core. They're like, our Atlantic Core cannot penetrate, or they can only take out one hero. I just said, and
Excuse me.
And then they're like, whoa, seriously? I mean, you need to invest. I mean, you need to know the skills, or what is the hero's capability before you use them. So that you can use them in the, how do they say this? Use them in the very nice way, right?
So this is the very important, $1 million question here, Hisoka. So if you have 3 tips that you wanna give to the casual player, and in the top 300 to the top 1,000 guild, or somebody who just starting out and just getting into Guild Wars, would you tell them?
The first thing, or mainly, guys, is to know that you really need to know the heroes before you use them. Is because it's really important to know their capabilities.
Mm-hmm.
So that, in this game, you don't really need to get all the heroes to
Mm-hmm.
take down, top bases. They are easy if you really know how to use or what is the skills of your heroes.
So would you say Atlantic Core is one of the top hero that you need to invest on?
Yes, of course.
Atlantic Core, and I noticed you have Serena too. Serena or Triantar, right?
Yes, actually, my Serena, as you can see in the video, is an Evo. It's a
Mm-hmm.
single Evo 510 Serena.
Mm-hmm.
I just, I mean, I put it on, I remember, Noob Like, I guess. And I put it,
What's up, guys? So
use it
the
on,
audio for some reason didn't come out well on the after I turned back the game, but Hisuka was still with me, and I had a couple of very important questions to ask him. And sorry, Hisuka, about the audio, but one of them was that what should we do if we see a gunslinger, a Anubis, a Duff Keeper, and I'm say a 50,000 or 100,000 might, and I'm trying to three flame somebody who's like 200,000 might, that I know is probably possible, but it's kind of hard, and I don't want to be trying the same thing over and over and hoping, and knowing, not knowing that if it's even possible. So his answer was, I mean, definitely one. First of all, you have to bring troops. That's first things first. I mean, troops are, is back into the game since Demo Gorgon came into the scene. And number two, very important, which is very interesting, is that you say if you're still in that category, I mean, it's very very. You can also invest in Ronin, and if you get a Scorch, maxes the Ronin, and if you have him evolve, make him have him a lot of dodge traits, and him alone with the Phoenix or Doomballoon. I mean, I've used this strategy before. You can actually get away with doing that and actually three flaming bases, unless you are in the top guild that a lot of Dove keepers have a lot of accuracy. They'll actually one shot your Ronin. But at that stage, if you're still in the top 300, there's not very many. There's not very many people that have a lot of accuracy in their Dove Keeper. So you can still use that method, and yes, bring troops. And again, Hisuka, thank you so much for appearing in my channel, for being a special guest, and I hope to see you again in the near future. And guys, if you let me know what you think about this kind of video. I mean, it's not going to be just one game mode, Guild Wars only and stuff like that, but it's I'm looking forward into making more of pros and different game modes and stuff like that, because I believe that if I know not everybody plays, say, certain game modes like Arena and even Squad Showdown and stuff like that, but if you're good at those game modes and you can share some wisdom, and people can learn from it, and as a matter of fact, you can actually learn, you can actually see interactions and effects of what heroes, counter certain heroes with the buffs and with the debuffs, with the shield, this and that, with the side shield, with the revive crest and silence and all that stuff. So the more interactions you see, the more the more you're gonna catch the little details that hopefully help everybody grow in the best way possible, and of course enjoy the game, right? And if there is 5 people testing instead of one or 2 people testing, if there's 20 people testing all this stuff, we're gonna grow a lot faster, and also we're gonna be able to enjoy the game at the highest level, no matter what level you are. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and like I said, I should be making more videos like this, and hopefully my buddies would be happy to join in my channel. But aside from that, thank you so much, everybody, for watching. And you guys are awesome as always. And thank you again, Hisoka. And okay, out.
Thanks again.